Right, YouTube, what's up? We're back at it again. You already know. Got another reaction video. We're gonna keep it going, man. We're gonna keep posting the video every day, man. So today, let's see what we got. Give me 1 second. Pull this right up and we'll get right to it, like we always do. Alright, you guys, let's get it.
It's May 11th, 2023. Dispatchers in Bourget, Ontario receive a call from a woman. She tells them she hears loud music, screaming, and what sounds like a gunshot coming from the house next door. She's worried her neighbor may have hurt himself. The man inside is 39-year-old Alain. He's a drywall contractor, no criminal record, licensed to own firearms. As far as police know, there's no reason to expect violence. No threats, no history, no call from Alain himself. It's a standard wellness check.
And we gotta add, like always.
Officers are sent to make sure everything's okay. 3 officers from the Ontario Provincial Police arrive at the property. They begin assessing the scene. Flashlights out, moving quietly, trying to make contact.
I just cover the front door. Just gonna do a perimeter check first.
Pretty smart, pretty smart.
The scene is surprisingly quiet. Given the urgency of the 2 a.m. call, officers likely expected chaos, but instead the home appears still. They move carefully, checking for anything out of place. It's a standard approach in an unknown situation. At this point, they don't know if someone's hurt or lying in wait.
They usually identify themselves. They should probably do that before you go creeping around somebody's house.
With the back door locked and no sign of movement inside, the officers double back. There's still no response. Nothing to confirm what they're walking into. It's unclear whether this is a false alarm or something much worse. So they circle back to the front, preparing to make contact the only way left. At this moment, Alain had allegedly just woken up to flashlights and muffled voices, not recognizing them as law enforcement.
So why did he just walk in, bro? You can't just walk into somebody's house. Like, what the heck?
He reached for a semi-automatic rifle and without hesitation, opened fire through his bedroom wall. He fired 9 rounds in quick succession. Sergeant Eric Muller is hit almost immediately and drops to the ground just inside the mudroom. Constable Marc Lauzon is also struck, but his body armor stops the round. Constable Francois Gamache, who remained outside, is also wounded, hit by either a direct bullet or a ricochet while taking cover behind a cruiser. The entire exchange happens in seconds, and when the footage resumes, Sergeant Muller is lying on the ground, motionless.
Dang, why is the police officer just staying there? Ooh. Oh shit. Dang, did he take both of them out?
You fuck with the wrong motherfucker, man. C'est ça, j'ai dit. You fuck with the wrong motherfucker. Should've never broken my house. Sorry about that.
Dang, so at that point he knows he's a cop, obviously, so he don't give no fucks.
Meanwhile, officers outside are still trying to make sense of what just happened. With 1 man down and 2 others narrowly avoiding the same fate, they hold their positions using nearby vehicles for cover. There's no visual on the shooter, no confirmation
Dang, so they just left the officer right there and pretty much ran away. Shit. I mean, at that point, you have a little pistol. He has a freaking, looks like a, what was it? Was it an AR, you guys? I don't remember.
Of his exact location inside. From their perspective, it's unclear whether he's preparing to surrender or fire again. Then from inside the house, 4 more shots ring out.
Damn.
Eventually, Alain comes to a grim realization. He shot a police officer. In a sudden shift, he picks up the phone and dials 911.
Bro, how did he know? He has uniform on.
The sheriff police, unfortunately, broke into my house.
Yo, you ain't lying. He did just walk in. But he sounds kind of like intoxicated. I ain't gonna lie.
Where am I? I'm inside the house.
Despite the efforts of paramedics, Sergeant Eric Mueller was pronounced dead at the scene. The other 2 officers survived their injuries. In the weeks that followed, Alain claimed he mistook the officers for intruders. But prosecutors painted a far darker picture of a man lying in wait, angry, armed, and ready to kill. On May 24, 2025, a jury found him guilty of first-degree murder and 2 counts of attempted murder.
I mean, the way he reacted was kind of like double-sided. It was like, that's what you get for breaking into my house type vibes. And then the other one was like, how don't you see his uniform, bro?
He was sentenced to life in prison with no chance of parole.
See, my reaction would have been like, hey, when I'm looking at him, right? Because they caught him on his body cam. Like, I'm looking at him. That's the first thing I would notice is his uniform. Like, you know what I mean? But I don't know, bro.
Parole for 25 years. Sergeant Eric Mueller never drew his weapon. He was shot multiple times and died on the floor of a home he entered only to help. The words he left Sergeant Mueller with, cruel and deliberate, may have been the last ones the officer ever heard.
See, he's looking at him at that point. You don't notice that it's a police officer. But then again, that police officer just walked in. But then the police officer went over there to go check on him or whoever was in the house to make sure nothing was up. And then that's just a mixture of bad luck, bro. And I don't know. That's crazy.
Our next case takes us to Stockton, California, where a woman calls the police reporting screams coming from a nearby home on La Cresta Way.
Yeah, I think the people across the street need some help.
Like medical help or the police?
Like they're screaming, yelling, the windows are shaking. I think the man is going crazy over there. He's been acting really strange the last couple of days.
Responding to the scene is Officer Jimmy Inn, a 30-year-old father of 3 who had served with the Stockton Police Department for 4 years. At 10:07 a.m., he arrives at the address, walking straight into a deadly confrontation.
Check this one out.
Please.
See, that's how you introduce yourself. The other cop,
Has Kyrie texted you
he
back?
kind of had it coming.
I don't
He
wanna
didn't
talk
say
about it.
police officer. I don't think he
How's
did.
the
I don't
test?
remember, but he just
Don't
walked
wanna
in
talk
there.
about it.
Hey, police.
Hello.
Oh shit! Damn, that fool just
His
opened up the
colleague,
door and he's
Officer
still
Pancho
shooting.
Freer,
God damn.
is caught by surprise, trying to process the sudden gunfire and locate the source.
Oh, yeah.
58 shots fired, shots fired. Partner's down. Jimmy, you alright?
No, Jimmy isn't. That fool lit him up.
Shots fired, my partner is down. Code 3 now. Jimmy?
See, I can never get why people do this, bro. It's like they don't have no, like, oh my God, no brain, dude. Like, why?
Jimmy, stay with me!
But then, in a desperate and dangerous move, the
Jimmy's
suspect
gone.
grabs his 8-year-old son and using him as a shield, approaches Officer
What the
Freer.
hell?
Don't do it.
Yeah, that fool's
Let the
gone.
kid go. Don't do it. I want you to let the kid go, man. I don't want to kill you. I don't want to kill you.
Bruh, if he kills that kid, you better light him up like a Christmas tree, bruh.
Don't let the kid go, man. 50, I need units code 3. He's strangling the kid and my partner is down. Let the kid go.
Bro, let him go. Shoot him in his fucking face.
Let him go.
What is wrong with him?
Let go of the kid.
You're literally hanging him.
Before he can close the distance, movement
Right there,
appears
take
from
the
the
shot.
side. A neighbor charges in, slamming into the suspect
Oh, hell
and ripping
yeah.
the child from his grasp, ending the standoff in an instant.
Ooh, damn. While he's on the ground. Hell yeah. Bro, you deserve that shit. Touching kids and shit, bro.
Lance Lowe was shot down instantly.
Oh yeah, look at him. You could tell. And it's not no color shit. It's just the way he just looks, bro. Look at him. He's like, I don't care.
Gunfire ended the threat, but it couldn't undo what had already happened. For Jimmy and's family, the loss was shattering. A wife left without her partner,
Damn,
and a
that's messed
baby
up.
who would grow up without ever knowing his father. And for the child caught in the middle of it all, the trauma of watching his own father die will last a lifetime.
Yeah.
A domestic disturbance had
Right in
turned
front
into
of
a
him.
deadly confrontation in seconds and left scars that would never heal.
Man, that's crazy. All right, we're going to break this down. We're going to come right back into the next video, man. Those are two good ones for you guys. We're going to keep the ball rolling, man. So, you guys stay tuned for part 2 of this same video, man. All right, peace.